solve simultaneous equations word problem. Let's start reading the question. A number of 2 digits exceed by 9. The number formed by reversing the digits. If the sum of the digits is 13, find the original number. In simultaneous equation, we have some questions that are practical questions like this. When we are young, we talked about the tens and units. Now, these tens and units are now used to form a simultaneous equation. Now, what we do first is let the unit digit be y and tens digit be x. So the real number they are talking about, the number. So the number is now we are able to represent the unit digit by y and the tens digit by x. So the number is 10x plus y. Let me re-explain this for a better understanding. When we were young, we talked about tens and units. For example, we have 23. This 23 is formed by 20 plus 3. That is why we have 23. So in case of calling this 23, 2 is under the formation of x and the y is under 3 is under the formation of y. So when we were young, we talked about tens and units. So we are still using the same strategy and the same logic to solve this question. So then, if we're able to have analyzed this, so let's now use this our analogy to solve the value of this the number we're able to form now is, because we don't know the value of x and y, that is why we have to find the original number. Before I proceed, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, My Bronze TV. Subscribe to this channel by clicking subscription. For more videos, you're able to see and get more understandings. And moreover, as we are able to follow this TV, you have a right to give us a questions in case you don't know. We're able to teach you more. So thanks. Let's continue. So the question said that the number of 2 digits exceed by 9. The number formed by reversing the digit. So when you said it reverse, meaning that this is the number plus y. When this number reverse, it talks about, it said, when this number reverse, 10s reverse. So if it is to be reversed, it will be 10y plus x. So meaning that the unit digit will now go to the tens digit. This is, let me just write this as int. For example, this is what I'm trying to say. That 23, if it's to be reversed, it will be reversed to 23 will be reversed to 32. 32 will be reversed to 23. Or for example, we have 71. It will be reversed to 17. So that is what we're trying to explain here. So we said 10x reverse. So they now say that when it is reverse, when the number reverse, it exceed by, it means you have to subtract the number, it will give us 9. That is what it's trying to say. That when the number reversed, it exceed by 9. So maybe when it is 32, maybe the original number then is 32. I'm just giving an analogy. And they now reverse to 23. So when it's being reversed, it gives us 9. So, but we don't know the value. So that is where we are going to. So therefore, let's try to expand these variables. So we now have 10x plus y minus 10y minus x is equal to 9. We have to collect the like times. We have 10x minus x plus y minus 10y is equal to 9. So these two will give you 9x. This will give you minus 9y. Minus 9y is equal to 9. If you're able to see, you see that 9 is common. 9 onto n x minus y is equal to 9. So let's divide all through by 9. We have x minus y is equal to 9 over 9, which is 1. So x minus y is equal to 1. Let's call this equation 1. If you are to relate this as an equation 1, so let's go back to the questions and how it said, if the sum of the digits is 13, meaning that, so what you just try to explain here is that if the sum of the digits x plus y is equal to 13, so this is equation 2. So this is, you now discover that that statement has now formed an equation. So that is why we call it simultaneous equation. So now, therefore, we have, there's two methods to use in simultaneous equation. We have substitution method and we also have an elimination method. But at this junction, we are to use elimination method. If you're able to see the variables, they have the same coefficients. So, and what you not do next is, you see that this is minus y, this is plus y. So let's add them together. That is to form the, now to form the elimination method. So if you add them together, we have 2x. This one will be 0. So it's equal to 14. So you divide both sides by x. X will now be 14 over 2, which is equal to 7. So you can able to find the value of y with any of this equation. But let's else, before you forget again, subscribe to this channel. It's for free. Just click subscribe and put your notification to all. So anytime I'm releasing videos, you're able to see more of these videos. So therefore, let's choose equation 1, which says that x minus y is equal to 1. So if x minus y is equal to 1, and we're able to get the value of x, and our value of x is 7, 7 minus y is equal to 1. So 7 minus 1 is equal to y. So 6 is equal to y. So y is equal to 6. Now, as I've said earlier, when we are still young, we talk about the tens and units. How? Because we have represented the y by units and x by tens. Now, but the question says, we are to find the original value. Now, if you are not to find the original value, you know that our y is 6. Our y is 6. Our x is 7. So the original value, as I've started early, is that 76. The original value is 76. So that is how we form the question. So to just check our analysis, so if this 76 is reversed to 67, you know it will give us 9. This is what he's just trying to explain. So this is what he's trying to explain, that if the original number reverse, it exceeds by 9. So these are the part of questions that Waec students, JAM students, and NECO students must able and post-JAM know, because these are the questions that they used to set every year. So it is highly part of word problems leading to simultaneous equation. Those are the crucial questions that we need. So that is all for this. So that is just the answer is 76. So thanks. I really appreciate you for watching this video. Thanks. The age of a man and his son add up to 39 years. In 3 years' time, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. Find the age of his son. The first thing you do, let x and y represent the age of the man and his son. So if x and y represents the age of the man and his son, and the first statement says that x plus y is equal to 39. That is the question 1. He said, let x and y represent the age of the man and his son. We are able to have in mathematics word problems like this. You interpret the questions according to the statement. So we are interpreting this statement like this, stage by stage. So the next statement said, in 3x times, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. So if the age of the man represented by x and the son represented by y, so therefore he said in 3x times, in 3 years time. So in 3 years times, it means the man must be able to be added with 3 and son must be added with 3, because in 3 years time, if you are able to talk about in 3 years ago, that is why you said minus. But in 3 years times, it means the age of the man must be added with 3 and the age of the son must be added with 3. So therefore he now said in 3 years times, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. So now let's now write. So before we proceed, I will also want you not to forget to subscribe to this channel. If you are new, you subscribe to Mike Bronx TV. Just click and put your notification to all. So therefore, let's continue. He said in 3 years' time. So the age of the man is as 4 times the age of his son. That is just the meanings of the dark statement. So therefore, let's try to expand. He said x plus 3 is equal to 4y plus 12. There is something common in mathematics which we call the collecting like terms. And when you are collecting like terms, you have two sections of it. One when they have an equality sign and one within the equality sign. If you're able to see there's an equality sign, there is tendency for the signs to change. And you put the variable, a constant variable in a position, and we also put the normal variable in a position. So therefore, x minus 4y is equal to 12 minus 3. Therefore, what you do is collecting the like time. So we now have x minus 4y is equal to 9. So this is equation 2. So therefore, it means that the equation 2, x minus 4y is equal to 9. That is equation 2. Now, we're able to see that this is equation 1, that the sum of the age. So we now combine the both equations together. You said x plus y is equal to 39, equation 1. X minus 4y is equal to 9. So this is equation 2. So now, to solve this, we can use substitution method. We can also use elimination method. Maybe let's try to use the both method. Let's use substitutions. We have substitution method, that will be the first one. So let's consider the equation 1. Maybe we have x plus y is equal to 39. So we said s is equal to 39 minus y. So if s is equal to 39 minus y, and equation 2 lets us to know that x minus 4y is equal to 9. And we are able to get the value of s will be 39 minus y. So therefore, 39 minus y minus 4y is equal to 9. So let's also collect the like times. We have 39 minus 9 is equal to 4y plus y. So we have 30 is equal to 5y. So let's divide both sides by, or let's say that our 5y is equal to 30. So y is equal to 30 over 5, which is equal to 6. So now, to now find the value, from the beginning you said that your s is 39 minus y, which is s is equal to 39 minus y. So therefore, our x will now be 39 minus 6, which means that s is 33. So if you're able to say this, we use substitution method. So let's now use elimination method to solve the equation. So x plus y is equal to 39. X minus 4y is equal to 9. So if we're able to get these equations from the statement of the questions, because the statement lets us to know that the age of a man and his son add up to be 39 years. So the value there is that what makes it unique is in 3 years' time, the man will be 4 times as old as his son. Find the age of the man and his son too. Now, to make it meaningful, we are able to get the 2 equations. Now, these 2 equations, how can we solve this? By using elimination method. Elimination method, I can say, is the most easiest and fastest way of solving simultaneous equations. So, therefore, you're able to see what exactly things that you need. When you're able to see one variable that they are the same, they have the same coefficient. X has one coefficient and the other x have one coefficient. So, and they were both plus. This is plus. How could you eliminate these two? Let's subtract equation. Let's say equation. This is 1. Let's say 2. Let's say subtract. You need to write. Let me just say it. So we have to subtract this equation 2 from equation 1. So now let's now see. You see that x minus x will give you 0. This will be plus y minus, because you put minus here, minus 4y, which is equal to 39 minus 9. So therefore, we have y plus 4y is equal to 30. So making that 5y is equal to 30. So y is equal to 30 over 5. So y is equal to 6. So, and any of the equation you can able to get the value of s, you realize that the value for the other one, they were now the same, which is x plus y is 39. So, therefore, x plus 6 is equal to 39. So you proceed to have that s is equal to 39 minus 6. So x is equal to 33. So if you're able to see that our y is 6, s is 33. So when you use substitution, they will have the same value. So having using substitution or elimination, most important thing is ability to interpret the word problems. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Mike Bronx TV. Mike Bronx TV. Don't forget to subscribe. Mike Bronx TV in YouTube. So don't forget to subscribe and post your notification to us. So I really appreciate you watching this video. You don't forget next to share the video to those that need it. That's the only way for you to educate our people. So thanks. Welcome to the class. So now we are continuing the word problems leading to simultaneous equations, and we are now want to solve these questions in your screen as you're able to see it now. He said a man travels x kilometer at 60 kilometer per hour and a y kilometer at 40 kilometer per hour, and it takes 3 over 4 of hours for the journey. If the time taken to travel 5x kilometer at 40 kilometer per hour and 3y kilometers at 50 kilometer per hour is 11 hours 42 minutes. Find x and y. In way to solve all these questions, you have to consider that there is a formula for speed. He said distance over time. Yeah, that is the formula for speed. It's distance over times. And if you're able to see from the first statement, you said that speed times time is equal to distance. Is equal to distance, and from the first statement, he said the both journeys, a man travels at S and Y kilometer, the both journeys, they takes 2 whole number 3 over 4 of hours. So it means that you need to, I'm only explaining this, not that maybe you have never come across a question like this, but I'm only trying to explain this so you're able to know the logic to use in solving a word problems in this form. And this type of questions commons in Waec, NECOS, and JAM. So you must note, you must able to know the logical way to interpret all these questions. Now, let's now make time to be the subject of the formula. Time. Time is equal to distance over speed. Now, a man travel S kilometer at 60 kilometer per hour, meaning that the D1, distance 1, let's represent, we represent D1 is equal to X kilometer, and the speed, let's say speed, that is, let's say V1 is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. Now we have been given, so it means that the T1 will be, according to our formula, it's a distance over time, the distance all over speed, which will give you X over 60. So this will give you the first time, the time at which a man travel at S kilometer. So let's also proceed to find T2. Let's have T2. So therefore, our T2 will now be the Y kilometer over 40 kilometer per hour. That is Y over 40. But he let us to know that the first journey he took, he said the T1 plus T2, it gives us the total of 2 whole number 3 over 4. That is the total, that is 2 whole number 3 over 4. So, you now say T1 plus T2 is equal to 4 times 2, 8. That is 8 plus 3, which is 11 over 4. And our T1 from the question is X over 60. We have X over 60 plus Y over 40 is equal to 11 over 4. Now, that is 11 over 4. What can we do at these junctions? Let's just try to make this equation to be in linear form. So if we want to make this equation to be in linear form, let's find the XCM whereby the 60, 40, and 4 can go all through. So let's pick 240. Let's say 240 times X over 60 plus 240 times Y over 40 is equal to 240 times 11 over 4. So if this cancel this, it will give you 4. This will be 4x plus, if this cancel this, because 6 times 4 will give you 24. So to give you 6, making 6y is equal to, so this, we can, it will still remain 60. So it will be 60 times 11, which is very easy to know. If you have 60 times 11 with rough work, what you are only gaining this now is, that is 60 plus 60, making 0, 6, 6. So you have 660, which I'm only giving you logic, the logical way to do it. So let's also pass through the let me also explain it through calculator to say that 11 times 60, so which is now the same. So the logic way to multiply any number by 11 is to add the number together in well-arranged form. So we have 4x plus 6y is equal to 660. But we can still reduce it by 2. You divide all through by 2. So 2 divided by 4x to give you 2x plus 3y is equal to 330. So we can call this one equation 1. So we're now able to have gotten the value of equation 1 now. So let's proceed and find equation 2. But before we're able to find the equation 2, you have to consider the second statement. It said, if the time taken to travel 5x kilometer at 40 km per hour and this at 50 km per hour, the total hour use is 11 hours 42 minutes. Find x and y. So you follow the same procedure at this stage, that T1 from this stage will give you, it will be 5x over 40, because the distance over time, that is 5x over 40. So our T2 will be, that is, we will be given the value. We have 3y, that is distance over speed. That's the formula for our time. So 3y over 50, that is 3y over 50. So you know that from that statement, we have the total times taken. Total time taken is 11 hours 42 minutes. So the total time taken is 11 hours 42 minutes. So, and your T1 is 5x over 40 plus 3y over 50 is equal to 11 number 42 over 60. So you try to rearrange it back to have 3y over 50 is equal to, so in 42, you try to reduce it. So by the time you reduce 42, so you said you have 6 in 42, we have 7, 6 in 60, we have 10. So you just try to rearrange it back again to have 5x over 40 plus 3y over 50 is equal to, so 10 times 11, it will give you 110. So plus 7, 117 over 10. So that is 117 over 10. Now, what can we now do to reduce this equation to linear? So the first thing you are going to do, we find the XCM. So that is let's say 200. So let's say 200. You have 200 times 5x over 40 plus 200 times 3y over 50 is equal to 200 times 117 over 10. So by the time this cancel this, it will give you 5. So 5 times, it will give you 5. So 5 times making 25x plus, by the time this multiply this, it will give you 12, making 12y is equal to, by the time this cancel this, so it will be 20. Now multiply 20 times 117. So it give you 2340. So this is equation 2. So 2340. So and we are able to have gotten the, so let's now combine the two equations together to have a meaningful solution. So 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y. We have 2x plus 3y is equal to 330 because that one is 660. So it will be 330. That is the first equation. Let's cross take it back. 330. So the second equation, 25 plus 12x. That is 25x. Yes. Plus 12y. Plus 12y is equal to 2340. It's equal to 2340. Now, at this junction, I've able to have explained two things in solving simultaneous equation. We have two methods, and which is very, very valid and important to know. If you are new in this group, in this channel, we also beg you to subscribe. Just click subscription button in the top right side, where we are watching it. Just subscribe. It's free. So that is one way or the other to compensate us. And I'm only begging you now, please subscribe in our channel. So, and also for those who also need more, you can be able to share it to them. So let's continue. So now, if now we want to solve this, you discover that you can use elimination method. You can also use substitution method. So now in using elimination method will be the best way of solving this. It will reduce your stress. So because what you only just have to do is the first equation you multiply by 4. You just multiply it by 4, that's all. And it will be equivalent. So let's multiply this equation by 4. Because by multiplying it by 4, this will be now 12x. This by 1. That's all. So let's try to make a meaningful things out. 4 times this will give you 8x plus 4 times 3, it will give you 12y, which is equal to, so 4 times 330. 4 times 330 is equal to 1320. So the other one is, we are multiplying by 1. 25x plus 12y is equal to 2340. So now what you are now to do is subtract equation. Let's say this one is 3, this is 4. Subtract equation 4 from equation 3. So you put minus here. So 8 minus 25. 8 minus 25 will give you minus 17x. So this 12y minus 12y, it should be 0. So 1320 minus 2340. So now to give you minus 1020. So now you now try to do something that you will now divide to now get the value. But if you're able to study it very well, you discover that the minus will cancel minus first. X will now be 1020 all over 17. So our x value, you press it in calculator, 1020 divided by 17. So it gave us 60. So what is the unit for the 60? It also matter because it gives, you discover that from hour, it said hours. So, and this is kilometer. So it means x is 60 kilometers. So you must be able to put the unit 60 kilometers. So now let's also find the value of y. The value of y at this junction. So you can use any equation to get the value of y, as since you're able to have turned into linear form. Let's try to use this. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 330. 2x plus 3y is equal to 330. And you know that the value of your x is 60 kilometers. Our s is 60 kilometers. So now, you now substitute the value to be 2 onto 60 plus 3y is equal to 330. So make it 120 plus 3y is equal to 330. So 3y is equal to 330 minus 120. So 3y is equal to, so let's try to get the value. Minus 120, we have 210. 210. So to get the distance that y cover, y will now be 210 over 3. So which is equal to 70 kilometers. So meaning that x is 60 kilometers and y is 70 kilometers. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, My Bronx TV, and our second YouTube channel is Olusegun Mass Clinic. So don't forget to subscribe more. So thanks, I really appreciate you watching this video to the end. It's a pleasure. Thanks for watching. As you are gaining, also try to share to people. So thanks for the class. For solving this question, you have to learn some laws of logarithm. Some of the laws of logarithm let us to know that if log p base q is equal to x, p raised to power n, s can be n log p base q. So now if you now have log a base 10 plus log a square base 10 is equal to 0.9030. So you have to apply this law to this second one, which you have log a base 10 plus 2 log a base 10 is equal to 0.9030. So now, this is one of this is two of this. So the total will give you 3 log a base 10 is equal to 0.9030. So you now return it back again. That is the law. So you have log a raised to power 3 base 10 is equal to 0.9030. So that law, there is a law saying that log p base a is equal to x. So p can be a raised to power x. So that is the law. So in a way to solve this, so what you just have to do at this, you say that a raised to power 3 is the same thing as 10 raised to power 0.9030. So for now getting this value, so the first thing you do is you find the value of 10 raised to power. There is many methods. So okay, let me find the 10 raised to power. Okay, 0.9030. So to give you, so approximately we have, let me the value will be this. The value is 7.998. So now you say a raised to power 3 approximately to 8. So now, you now find the cube root of the both sides. You said the cube roots of the both side. So this, we cancel this. A will be a 3 raised to 1/3. We should now back to the law of indices to be this. You remember that there is a law states like this. Raised to power m will give you a raised to power m times m. So if our a is 2 raised to power 3 or raised to power 1/3, mean that a is equal to 2 raised to power 3 times 1/3. So therefore, a is equal to 2. So for these questions, meaning that a is equal to 2. So, but if you're able to see the analysis the way I explain it, that you start from this law, log a and this, we merge it together to be the same. This is 1 of log a, 2 of log a, and by the time you add them together, we have 3 log a base 3. So we back to another law of indices of this, that p raised to power this and this. So this one give you 7.998 approximately to be. So back to the law of indices to get this. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. So thanks.